Imagine walking into a place where you were never supposed to be, and in 1 second, your whole world turns upside down. Your heart stops, your breath freezes, and suddenly, you realize the person you trusted most was the reason for the pain that followed. That night, I walked in on something I'll never forget. My name is Adam, 36, a teacher from Chicago, and my wife Claire worked in marketing. We'd been married for 10 years, a decade full of sacrifices, love, and loyalty, or so I thought. It started with a strange shift in her routine. Claire had always been talkative. She'd tell me everything, from office gossip to what coffee she ordered. But lately, she'd gone quiet. Her phone never left her side, even in the shower. When I asked what was wrong, she'd smile and say, "Just tired from work." One Friday night, she told me she had a company networking party. It was supposed to be professionals, clients, and bosses, the kind of event where spouses don't fit in. I believed her, even offered to drive her there, but she refused. "You'd be bored, Adam? Go get some rest." I tried. I really did. But something didn't feel right. Around 9 p.m., she stopped replying to my texts. By 10, her phone went straight to voicemail. That's when the uneasy feeling turned into suspicion. A friend of mine, Ethan, who worked near downtown, called me out of the blue. "Hey man, isn't Claire supposed to be at some corporate event tonight?" "Yeah, why?" I asked. "Because I just drove past the Marble Room. Looked more like a private party than business. Fancy cars, loud music, champagne towers, and I swear I saw someone who looked like her at the entrance." My gut twisted. I grabbed my jacket, keys, and headed straight there. The Marble Room was one of those upscale event spaces, all glass walls and golden lights. From the parking lot, I could already hear laughter and music echoing from inside. I didn't even plan what I'd say. I just needed to see. Inside, everything sparkled. People in suits, dresses, champagne flutes clinking. And then, through the crowd, I saw her. Claire, my wife. She wasn't standing with colleagues or clients. She was in the center of the room, arm around her coworker, Daniel, the same man she'd told me was just a friend. He whispered something in her ear, and she laughed, touching his chest like she'd forgotten the husband waiting at home. Everyone around them looked amused. I felt my heart breaking, but my mind went still, calm in a terrifying way. She didn't notice me at first, but when she finally did, when her eyes met mine, the color drained from her face. "Adam, what are you doing here?" she stammered. "I came to support my wife," I said evenly. "But clearly I'm interrupting something important." The room went quiet. Daniel stepped forward, trying to act confident. "Hey man, relax. It's just a party." "Then why does it look like the party's happening around my marriage?" I replied. A few people turned away awkwardly. I didn't yell. I didn't create a scene. I just pulled out my phone, took a photo of the two of them, her, frozen with guilt, him with that smug little grin, and said, "Thanks for confirming what I needed to know." She followed me outside, begging me to wait, saying it wasn't what it looked like. "Adam, please, it's just harmless fun." "Harmless?" I said. "You were laughing like I didn't exist." She tried to grab my arm, but I stepped back. "You said you were networking. I guess your definition of work is different from mine." I left. Didn't say another word. The next morning, while she was still asleep, I packed my things. But before leaving, I opened my laptop and sent an email to her company, attaching the photo I took with a simple caption. Open quote, "Inappropriate behavior at a company-sponsored event." Close quote. I didn't expect revenge to feel peaceful, but it did. Within a week, HR called her in. The harmless fun turned into a full internal investigation, and her friend, Daniel, got transferred out of state. Claire showed up at my new apartment months later, crying, apologizing, saying she'd lost everything. I looked at her, the woman who once made me feel like the luckiest man alive, and said, "I warned you, Claire. When trust breaks, nothing holds." She asked if I could ever forgive her. I told her forgiveness isn't something you demand when you've destroyed someone's peace. It's something you earn, and she never tried until it was too late. I closed the door. This time, for good. Now, every time someone asks me how I handled it, I just smile and say, "She threw her marriage away for a party. I just gave her silence in return." If you like the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.